Hi, friends. We're gonna play a new game today by Sweet Carol. I was gonna post the stream of this, but OBS kept crashing last night. It was horrible. So I thought, let's just replay up to the point that I did last night. We got up to chapter 4, so I think we made a considerable amount of progress despite the little blips with the software. And then, as I was getting ready to record, my controller was out of battery, so I had to find a cable, and now we're set up. Now everything's connected. We can finally get to this dang recording. Okay, so let's get to it. I hope you all enjoy. By Sweet Carol. It's apparently a survival horror game, but it's very much giving Disney. It's a very pretty game. There are some little things that could have been better, but let's see. Maybe it's just skill issues, which is definitely, I'm a mid gamer, so it could definitely be some skill issues. Um, Let me just make sure that you can actually hear what I'm hearing. Okay, let's start a new game.
It all starts and ends with a girl, too small and inadequate for that world of ash, tar, and coal where she was born. When her mother died suddenly, the little girl, with only the company of a stuffed friend she would soon forget, found herself all alone on an icy bench, waiting for the carriage that would take her to the austere Bunny Hall. Luckily, even if that place turned out to be very hostile for her, there she met Carol, who like her was small and inadequate, so the little girl began to feel less alone, until, on a day like many others, Carol would leave Bunny Hall for good, so the little girl fell prey to despair again. After all, in a world made of ash, tar, and coal, furiously ticking away like a crazed clock, what can a little girl do all by herself?
Carol Simmons?
joystick. To move, press RT while moving to run. So it's really giving a little bit of like Alice in Wonderland with the bunny, also Disney Princess with the little cutie birds. Bird, it's her. Is she back? Of course it's her. It's really her, the princess. I knew she wouldn't forget us. I can't reach it. Maybe I could try to shake it? You are really bad.
Are you speaking to me?
I knew you wouldn't forget your kingdom, princess.
Princess?
Come on, why does that letter mean so much to you?
No, I mean,
Are you sure it belongs to you?
I believe so.
Well now, you seldom get anything the hard way. Look over there, try to move that bench. Lana can push objects to reach inaccessible heights or unlock an area by pressing X. Lana can climb some of these objects with A. Playing paper tag. That's okay, I guess. I also run like this in real life.
Oh, hello, little bunny. That letter is mine. Could you...
The sweet, bespectacled bunny ignored the little girl and took the letter with them.
I beg you, would you be so kind as to give it back to me?
The little girl began to get impatient. The little girl wouldn't let it win, so determined to recover Carol's letter, she followed the mischievous bunny.
What place is this?
It's stunning. That's what it is.
That kite, it reminded the little girl so much of her friend Carole. So free and graceful, yet tormented, as if by adverse currents, by the other girls at Bunny Hall.
Oh, and who would you be? Have you perhaps seen a bespectacled bunny?
Even the owl ignored her question and just stood there, staring at her, with those eyes, red like blood. But the little girl had no time to waste. She had to track down the bunny, and so she began to follow in its tracks.
Freaky owl. I don't like that at all. Okay. Okay. No. Well, first death. Love that for us. Love that for us. Just keeping the momentum. Keeping the momentum. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah, let's avoid that. Please, thank you. Help me, I'm trapped. Of course. Our health. Spooky. Very spooky.
Oh no! My letter!
And the girl, filled with a chilling sensation she could not explain, dove into the water.
Yeah, absolutely not. I do not like that. Okay, let's not pause and turn around. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Okay, stop pausing. Jeez. Yeah, let's... Oh. Yeah, let's not. Let's just keep going. And of course the dang owl is there. Okay, oh, there we go. I love that. Okay, can we grab it? Oh, okay, no. Obviously not. Mother beep. Well, that's not fast enough. Far away. Okay. Oh. Can we please? Okay. So I guess this is where the survival horror is a little bit more prominent. Escaping Mr. Babadook. The music really does put me at ease. At an unease though. Okay, can we oh. Okay. Okay, we're okay. It's okay, we're okay. For now. Until it shows up again. Yeah, let's keep going. Let's not get distracted now. Another beep beep. Already save freaking owl. Oh my god. And
So the little girl fell, and fell once again. And while the man with the tar hat stood grinning, her thoughts drifted to that mysterious figure in the window of Bunny Hall, who silently stood watching her as she was swallowed up in her abyss. And this is how our story begins. A letter, a roar, then a daring plunge, and a little girl, too small and inadequate for that world of ash, tar, and cold of which she was a part.
Miss Benton, I am pleased to note that my voice is so soft that it encourages restful sleep in class. Would you be so kind as to share your wisdom on today's topic with your fellow classmates?
There was a man made of tar, an owl, and a bunny with glasses.
Such impertinence. Home Economics, Ladies' Etiquette, Chapter 9. Be always beautiful, perfumed, and impeccable. All of you young women of today are privileged to witness the deeds of the great men of your era. The grand discoveries, the phenomenon of industrialization, progress. Soon you will be wives and then mothers of great men who will go down in history. And you, Miss Benton, make fun of it. This establishment, too, if events continue to transpire as hoped, will undergo important developments, and you will be the first to benefit from them. Why, ladies?
A portion of Bunny Hall was conceded to a corporate collective in order to form a small branch, thereby taking advantage of the area's greatest resource, rabbits. This will not only bring new luster to the estate in this region, but also new jobs.
Very good, Miss Vicky Trant. At the very least, Lana has grasped the rabbit matter. In this regard, our dear Frank reminds us that it is strictly forbidden to venture beyond the walls of the park. The disinfestation work will resume tonight after the strong winds of recent weeks. Remember, not to be overwhelmed by the explosions. It's all perfectly normal. The soil is blasted with charges and the rabbits forced out of their burrows. Who did it? Miss Benton!
rude. Rude.
I'm weary of you, miss. Ungrateful, arrogant troublemaker. Why is it so difficult for you to behave like all the others? The clock is ticking furiously, and you are a woman now. Therefore, it is high time you learn to behave like one, or accept the consequences of your ridiculous transgressions. You will help Miss Mildred with the chores. When you are done, ring the bell, and you will be allowed to return to your accommodation. But until then, don't even dream of leaving this place.
This, for the little girl, was now the norm. Targeted by Vicky and the other girls, or simply scolded by the matrons of Bunny Hall. Like Miss Hinman and her nauseating perfume. She constantly repeated herself sadly, "No, I don't want to grow up. I don't want time to flow furiously anymore. It would have been so nice instead to be able to take it back to when Carole was still there."
It would be better to shed some light.
Oh my god. Why am I... Why am I like this? I literally just played this the
Where
other
the
day
heck
and I
did the
still
broom go?
jumped.
Oh, here it is. Better get to work.
Let's pick up the broom. Oh. It's the electrical panel to call the house servants. A fuse has blown. Maybe I could fix it if only I could find a replacement. Okay. We're going to need to do that. The light of the candle is really eerie. Oh, so what we need to do is this. Yeah, this premise of women having, like, you know, like the greatest achievement is being betrothed to a man. Don't know how I feel about that. There's something inside. Mousetrap. Toolbox key. I wonder if I could sneak inside the duct, but I'm going to need a screwdriver if I want to get the grate out of the wall. Mother frickin'
You! I remember you. But in a dream. Or at least, I think it was a dream.
Yeah, this place I wouldn't like to be around, that's for sure. Screwdriver, there we go. It's an old mirror. This all make me very uneasy. Incredibly.
And this? Where did this come from? It looks like an old mailbox. Oh, maybe I'm still dreaming. Who is there? So I really am dreaming. What's this?
Princess, you don't remember? They say some kind of breach opened from the mortal world to the kingdom of Corolla. Thus the two kingdoms began to converge.
Corolla?
This is a special mailbox from your past. It's not a coincidence that it's here. It preserves your most joyful memories in the form of postcards. It's a mailbox. Oh,
Who are you? Stop!
that freaked me out. Why am I like this? This is where the ladies of Bunny Hall usually keep their old unused pots. Fortunately, it is close, but only I can find the key.
No! Please! Stop! down here?
Very.
No! I won't stay here a moment longer!
It's not. Balancing is not my forte, apparently. Like, sometimes, like, going very quickly works, and then sometimes you're like, oh, gotta balance. Oh, I think I can. Yes. That close person, they couldn't have just vanished into thin air. They went this way, I'm sure of it. Jump. Fuse. Okay, what is here? Real mousey. Owl!
Go away, darned owl! Typical birds of prey. They're greedy for mice and other small rodents. I wonder if I can use that to my advantage.
So we can go down this way. Yeah, that's probably now blocked, unfortunately. But I believe the fuse should be able to. Okay, can we use it? I have nothing left to do but to screw it tight. Okay. Then it's short now. Can we? It's locked. Okay. I hope someone will arrive soon. Will it? Will you? Okay.
You call this cleaning? It's a pigsty. Miss Hinman was clear. You will spend the rest of the day here. And speaking of which, here's your lunch, miss.
No! Wait! I did everything I could! It's not right. I won't spend another moment here. I have to find a way out.
Objective failed. Love that. Find an alternative exit, okay. Little cheese. Okay, so I think that's... We can combine those items can be combined to make new things. To combine two items, press Y on the first item, then press it again on the second item. Okay, so let's do that first. Y. Chocolate cheese. Okay, let's go back. I keep on getting confused about Xbox controller because I'm so used to like PlayStation and Switch. Okay. Can we use that? Okay, where do we have to go? Here? Oh, wait. Yes. Way to get the mousey. Poor mousey. Also, that character looked like someone from Courage and the Cowardly Dog that gave us the cheese, whatever.
I'm so sorry, little one. I promise I will let you go. I wonder if I could use it to attract that darn owl.
Probably. Okay, can we... I can't use it here. Okay, not here. Let's go down.
Hey, ugly owl! That's what you want, isn't it? Mouse porridge! This way! Come on!
Love that for us. Love that for us. Okay, so I'm assuming we'll have to go above because that annoying owl is not making our lives easy right now. At all. So we have to go all the way around. Oh. I pressed E too soon. This darn owl, I'm telling you. And why is such intense music? Like, what is the point of freaking me out right now? Oh my god, just go back to your window, owl. Please. Leave us alone. Crazy. Okay. Bye. Dang. Okay, finally. That only took like...
You have been a great
Forever.
help to me. Go. You're free. Who was that boy? And what was he doing? A letter! Carole Simmons. It's from Carole. I can read her name. The flames barely touch it. I have to put out the fire before it's too late.
The little girl began to wonder if it had been that mysterious boy who threw it into the flames. But why? What was he hiding? And above all, who was he?
No! Why did you kill it?
Mother beep beep owl. There seems to be a water leak, so much so that the floor has rotted away. Okay, so I'm assuming we want to go up the stairs. No water comes out. It seems that the pipes are clogged. Save the letter from the flames. Find and remove the pipe blockage. Okay. The key to the cookware cabinet. Beautiful. Haha. It's a hanging switch handle. Maybe it activates some mechanism. Let's like that, apparently. That was, too fast. Okay, okay. Let's, be gentle. That's, we can't just fall off all willy-nilly. Okay. I want it to go up. Okay. Oh, it was in time. Okay, let's... Okay, okay. It seems that an old sheet of newspaper is clogging the water pipes. Maybe I can remove it? Okay. Promising, promising. There we go. See, there seems to be an obvious plumbing problem at Bunny Hall. Yup. Agreed. Okay, so I think now we need to go down. Okay, if we can, please. And there was one locked item on the other side, so we need to go back this way. This is a huge place. Like, sometimes it's hard to gauge what falls will damage you and what will not, you know? Like, I have questions. That's fun and cool. I love that for us. I love that for us. Maybe it'll come in handy. A cooking pot, yes. That's what we'll need. Let's go back this way. Please, no more surprises. My little heart cannot take it. Okay. Now, we're gonna go over, down, and back. Beautiful. The eerie music makes me so anxious. Exactly what I need. Quick now, the letter I haven't a minute to lose. Like, girl, like, the letter would have been long gone by now. In reality. But, you know. I'm writing you this letter hoping you will read it. My dear French, I've decided to leave this place once and for all with love, Carolus.
Alps are as insidious as snakes, aren't they, little girl?
Who's there?
Princess of a rotten kingdom.
And then the little girl, victim of some dark spell, regained consciousness in the attic of Bunny Hall. But this time, it wasn't just a dream. And she was no longer human. Was it the work of that old man with the tar cylinder hat? Who was he? And why did he mean her such harm? Luckily, that nice gentleman in silver had rescued her. But what did all this have to do with her? And with Carole? Carole Simmons and that letter set on fire. Had she really run away? Then she looked around and remembered that place. The attic with the kitchen. All the girls were terrified of that place. But this time, Carole wouldn't be with her.
I don't dare look at myself in the mirror again. Oh, I'm still alive. What does that say? The stairs to the roof are unusable, and as if that were not enough, a series of junk blocks the passage. Okay. In bunny form, Lana can jump to grab onto hanging levers. She can also jump between walls, pressing A while on the other wall. She can do this several times. Oops. Oh, obviously. From here I can see the Bunny Hall Gardens. A sunny but windy day. Poor little creatures. Oh, I guess those are little bunny rabbits. There's no power. We'll get the way out of it. That's fine. Oh,
You saved me from that terrifying man earlier. But whatever happened to you? Where has your head gone?
Our head, you say? What really worries me is having lost the umbrella. Head and umbrella not accounted for.
How can I help you? For some reason I woke up like this.
We remember you differently, actually. Did you get a perm?
But who are you?
Mr. Macy, guarding the kingdom of Carole.
I am...
Lana Benson, we know. The Princess of Carole.
Prince Corolla? What's going on here?
Without the head, there's little else we could do or tell you. Have you ever seen a headless body having a long conversation?
To tell you the truth, I have never seen a headless body capable of carrying on any type of conversation.
I'm powerless. Find the head. Something must certainly have happened to him. Oh, and don't forget the umbrella. By the way, I believe this is yours.
My ribbon! Oh, thank you, thank you!
Now go, and be careful. There is a risk that Mr. Kin's black tar has already begun to spread.
Keen. So that is his name.
Remember, the more power he gains, the weaker Carole becomes. And with it, all of us.
So Lana, as frightened as she was confused, decided to accept the mission and find the head of the silver gentleman who had rescued her.
in bunny form, Lana can jump to avoid pits or run faster, but she's much more vulnerable. Change form by pressing B. Okay, so I think we can... Aha, aha. There we go. Okay. Let's be a little bunny rabbit. Beautiful. thinking? Yeah. Oops, I don't. Or too small. Okay, so we want to change and then kick. There we go. This way? I'm assuming this way. I also wanted to reach up. No, that's where the. Yes. Okay, this was one of the worst. Oh, what's happening in the game? It's buffering on my computer. Please don't. You're okay. Of course it crashes. Of course it crashes. This game! Yesterday was my OBS crashing. And then today, apparently, it's this game. I updated it today too. So I was hoping that would resolve things and stuff, but I guess not. Okay. We're getting closer to where we were last time, so hopefully it'll be fine. It'll be smooth sailing. Oh, cool. So, okay, so it's not too far back. Like, I played games that were a little bit more taxing on the computer for some reason. But this one in particular has been giving me a little bit of problems. And I think if people go and read the reviews, that's like something that's like the main complaint.
There he is! The head! Who did this? I'll get you out of here! Dawn, it's locked! Miss Fisherin! Whatever happened to her? Could it be the black tar Mr. Basie was referring to?
Hunters are enemies like Kilwana. Their proximity is indicated by a heartbeat that increases in intensity when they're closer. Avoid making noises or running since it can alert them. Oh my god. He's gonna get away from this lady. We're gonna be careful. Oh god, stealth games stress me out a little bit. Okay, that's another hiding spot. Seems something's stuck inside. Okay, so that's one thing. An old metal bucket where the meat minced in the grinders deposited. Okay. So we're gonna change to the bunny because I feel like look at, there's just so many things to be broken. Why? It's locked. Okay, so we want to Well, jumping helps, I guess. I think okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna, I guess, get her out here. Because we didn't get a chance to explore the kitchen, but let's just make sure that, darn, it's closed. There's a combination lock. What strange symbols? It seems that 2 tiles are missing from the combination. Okay. And then here, the electricity is missing. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, we're gonna ring that, we're gonna hide. Slowly make our way this way. The crank is missing. Okay, so we need to find a crank. Aha. Miss Fisheran's room key. Okay, we'll do that. We don't have a key for that. Let's see for that. Miss Fisheran keeps them constantly under control. Let us ring this. Hopefully she doesn't see us. This way. Where is she? Oh, okay. Fast, go fast, go fast. This gives me so much anxiety. I don't like it. Hey. We are stealth queens. Okay, slowly. The last game I finished was Baby Steps. And I would have totally posted more on YouTube, but I played it uncensored. And I don't have the patience to go back and try to uncensor it. I mean, censor it. It already is uncensored. But the VODs are all on my Twitch channel. It took us around 25 hours to complete the entire game. Anyway, let's lock in. Let's lock in. I wonder how Miss Fisheran manages to fit. Rude Lana Bunny, but yeah, she's kind of scary. Another hiding spot. The electricity is missing. Tinderbox. Okay. Oh my mother. Okay, okay, can we... I love that for us. I love this for us. Oh, mother beep beep. actually. There's something here. Coal. Nice. So I want her to go to the other room so we can like do things on this side. That would be fun and cool. But she always, I think she, there she is. We'll wait for her to go the other way before we go above. This lady gives me the heebie-jeebies. And the dang owl is there, of course. Okay, so we're gonna slowly. We're gonna get her to come over here. I'm gonna hide. So I don't know why sometimes it works really well and then other times it doesn't. You know, I have questions. Please. Okay. We're okay. It's okay, we're okay. It's a mailbox. I guess the mailboxes are save points. It supplies electricity to the entire area. Unfortunately, it is turned off. Looks like it takes coal to make it work, so we have that. Beautiful. Now all that remains is to find a way to light the fire. Okay. Tool used to make a fire. Beautiful. Yes, it's turned on. The power should be on now. It gives off a strong heat. Okay, so we need to turn back into Lana. Okay. Let's release that. Let's turn back into a little bunny. There seems to be a small key inside. Nice, we got a crank. Okay, we can't go that way. Mother beep beep, where did she come from? Okay, let's not. This lady. It's fine. We're okay. It's fine. Everything's fine. And then she calms down. Like, where did she come from? Like, what could we have done that would have alerted her? You know? I have questions. So now let's go back. At least she's all the way over there. You know? That's where I want her to be right now. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Okay, we're gonna put this on here, and then we're gonna change. Why is not it? Oh, I need. I need to. Okay. What we're gonna have to do now is change. I guess we need to. They're arrows, right? So I think we need to redirect. You know what? Let's just break it. It's fine. go back that way now. Okay, so we want to change back into our human form. Okay, put it that way, which directs towards the kitchen? Yes. That's what we want to do. Okay. So now we want to get her to come this way. This lady is fast. And I don't like it. Not one bit. I guess it could be advantageous to, like, break the items. You know? Yeah, we're good. But if you time it right, so instead of ringing a bell, you just break an item, right? I think that's... Okay, so... let's change that. Let's go down here. Slowly. Big steps. Now let's go down. Okay, beautiful. We broke that thing. We don't need to worry about it. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Stinky letter. Okay. So now I think we can redirect. Slowly. The power the opposite way. Yes. Okay. But I want her to come this way, so let us... Gives me so much anxiety every time. So that letter. Hold on. Let's just double check. Mysterious letter, apparently empty, gives off a nauseating smell. Who knows if it's hiding something? I can't do something. So. Yes, I knew it. Some bizarre combination written as an invisible ink. Owl, top hat, rabbit. No, wait. Do I need to... We died. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay, it's okay. Hold on, let's make ourselves into human again. And then can we... Yep, let's not mess around. Okay, let's go. What's up? Okay. That's an old piece of meat. Beautiful. Cool. I love that we're getting chased by Mr. Babadook. I love that for us. Yeah, find the key to the cage. This unlocks the cage in which the head of Mr. Basie has. Mother Beep Beep, where's she coming from all the time? We literally cannot catch a break from this lady. Okay, so what we're gonna wanna do is go back this way. So we have the meat, so I guess now we have to try to turn on the meat grinder. You know what? We're gonna break this. Who cares? We're gonna plan it accordingly. So now I think we gotta push it back. Okay, X. To redirect the power to the meat grinder. Yep. Okay, and now we're gonna call her over here because we don't want her there. We're gonna let her make one round. I'll wait for her to come back this way. Yes. And then we'll go and grind some meat. Trust me. When I played this the first time, I had no idea what I was doing, so I'm not a gamer. I literally am just trying to get us back to the point that I was at. Okay, so we're gonna add the meat in. All I have to do is operate the meat grinder. Okay. Now we can... Oops. Yes. Nope. Gross. Gross. I was right, there was something stuck in the meat grinder. Okay. Small metal part. Okay. Metal towel with two pieces. Let's change to bunny form. Bunny form is faster. Mother beep beep! She's everywhere! It's literally driving me nuts. Miss Fisherin is not here. I must remain vigilant. Okay.
Alright, good. I'm here. No! Darn, I was almost there. Just when I finally have the key. Where could he have ended up?
We need Basie's head. Track Basie's head upstairs. So we need to figure out how to do... Aha! Metal towel with 4 faces. Okay. So we have 2 of them, and I'm assuming that's going to help with whatchamacallit. Okay, we're gonna have it come here. Going back to... Thank God. Let us do the elevator stuff. Hopefully... Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to add the tile pieces. 1, 2. Okay, it is an owl, tar, and rabbit. Okay. Now let us go back. Oops. Owl, tar, rabbit. Beautiful. Okay, so now we need to power up the elevator, because as we know, the electricity's not working. But now we need to redirect it back up. So it's currently redirected to the meat grinder. What we're going to want to do is first... No, I think we can leave that as is, actually. Okay. Oop. Or do I need to... Would I lock that? I think. Yeah, it's still open. Okay. We need to press this button. Okay, can we please? Let me go back down. Yes, it's going up now. So I think we can now press the button to the elevator. Okay, yes. Boom, boom, boom.
That place of dust and ash awakens sad memories in Lana. She and Carol grounded, old Mildred and her deafening, shrill voice. The silver gentleman's umbrella, the little girl proclaimed. A voice rang out. I didn't have time to finish it, but then, as if by magic, because time knows how to repair lost and unfinished things.
The door is locked. I doubt I'll ever be able to open it, so that's a no. That we just came from. This one.
The head! Finally! I'm sorry I took all this time. Oh, that horrible owl again! Oh, it has the letter! Quick, we have to do something!
Now we can unlock Mr. Head. Press right arrow to switch control between Lana or Basie's head. With Basie's head, you can jump with A or X to push objects. With Basie's head, you switch to temporary states by being crushed by heavy objects, electrocute, or set apart. So this man is magic for sure. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Okay, I guess that works. So we switch now. Oh wait, is this too? Hold on. Switch. There we go. Okay, switch back. I can't reach it. Okay, so I guess what I need to do is amazing. It's blocked. Okay, okay, why can't I push this? It's locked unless the prank is released. Okay, so we need to go back. And there we go. Go back. There we go. Okay. Okay, so I guess this is where he needs to get squashed in order for this to work. There we go. Beautiful. This is amazing. Beautiful. Okay, so now we want to change. Okay, change back to Lana. That's okay. Let's change back. Dang freaking owl. So freaking annoying. Okay. Nope. Okay, I'm assuming we want to... Wait. Oh, I don't want to do that. There we go. Okay, that closes up. Oh! Oh, I love that.
Lana, think. What are birds of prey most afraid of? Fire! Who isn't afraid of fire?
Oh, okay, so let's redo. This is what we want to do, I guess. Oh. That bird is a meanie. Okay. We are gonna go send Mr. Head through that again. Because, nope, I wanted to do this. Various waste, they smell like kerosene. Okay. We're going. Hold on. This is so funny. It also looks like the head is smiling. Can I now that one? Yes.
Yes, yes! You did it!
Was it perhaps a dream? She and Carol together again until the little girl opened her eyes. What is this place? She wondered. It was certainly Carola. Even if the sails aren't hoisted, it doesn't mean the wind isn't already blowing. These words rang in her head.
Carole? It's you, isn't it?
The sweet bunny did not breathe. She stood there at the bow, contemplating that spectacular view.
What happened to you? I need to know. Why did you leave me?
Are you trying to break your neck, Lana? And what if Miss Hinman saw you? Hopping on a roof. What's in your head, girl? Don't tell me you were hiding from Vicky and the other girls again. If I catch them this time... Gah!
The loving Josephine, a real angel to the little girl.
It can't go on like this, Lana. With you crossing the rooftops trying to escape them? And frankly...
Huh? Carol, where did this letter come from?
You need to show it to Miss Hinman right now.
Sweet French, I decided to leave this place once and for all. Tonight, precisely 5 before midnight. That will be my cue for... The rest is practically unreadable. With love, Carol S. Well, that would only confirm the other girls' suspicions about Miss Carol's potential elopement.
But don't you understand, Miss Hinman? If that was the case, what would be the point of burning this letter? It's already been several weeks since Carol left. And then, that mysterious boy.
Oh, Frank, right on time. Do you have any news about this mysterious boy? Seen anyone shady hanging around Bunny Hall?
The man shook his head. That was Frank, the handyman. The girls were terrified of him. That sinister squeak of his prosthetic leg was the reason they used to call him the Rust Man.
He was there, fiddling with a poker right where I found the letter. Then he put something in his pocket, but I didn't see exactly what. I had to hide.
You are shocked, little girl.
But I'm sure of what I saw.
We'll look into it with a fresh perspective. Now, it will be better for you to go and get some rest.
But Miss Hinman...
Go, my dear. Listen to what she tells you. You will talk about it more later.
A loud roar pierced the rainy night. The little girl, all alone, calmed down by repeating to herself, "It's Frank and his extermination work. I must not be intimidated by the explosions beyond the walls of the estate." That photo, Often the little girl feared she had forgotten her sweet mother's face. Or maybe it was just a part of her that wanted to forget, due to the pain of that sad void left behind, when suddenly, that boy again.
Hey, you! Wait!
And though curiously all alone, on a freezing rainy night like this, the little girl set off in pursuit of that mysterious boy.
Hey friends, this is where part 1 ends. Chapter 4. I hope you all enjoyed the gameplay so far. Part 1. Part 2 will be following soon. I think there's only 10 chapters, so we're a little less than halfway there. It's an interesting premise. The game has like its moments, like, you know, running back and forth, the puzzle stuff, which I guess is not very intuitive if you're not like truly paying attention. Like, I did not know like to press that button originally to redirect the electricity for that part when we were trying to deal with scary bunny grandma. And like that whole stealth aspect where you have to be careful around not only objects but the person you're trying to hide from. So things like that, which, you know, obviously made the gameplay much longer originally than, you know, coming through this now. It is really giving Alice in Wonderland Disney vibes, and the music is definitely giving that anxiety characteristic. So it just feels eerie all around. I wouldn't say it is like scary, but obviously you saw me jump a couple of times, so I probably have a really dysregulated nervous system. Or a healed nervous system. I don't know. Dysregulated, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the first part. Part 2 will be coming soon. Bye, friends.